Hello and welcome to another episode of Kerbal Space Program. And before I begin, I think there are a couple things that I need to do. I completed this contract for this satellite for a solar orbit, so I'm gonna launch that next and then set it up. But I was actually looking for kind of research to see if there's any order to these world first contracts, because I was hoping to get an orbit minmus contract next. I might have to complete this one to get that. I'm not sure. There can't be many more explore the moon contracts. But anyway, one thing that this is in the process of doing that, one thing I noticed was that this requires it to be two separate vessels. So like the Lunar mission won't count because it's a single launch, even though we would be docking the two pieces together when they go back. But that doesn't count because it's the same launch. So I'm gonna have to actually launch. I might just launch a piddly little probe, honestly. To do that docking. But I'll probably want to launch that first because I don't want my Kerbals just waiting in orbit for a probe to get there. Also, I think what I'm going to try to do is I'm actually going to try to launch satellites to be relay satellites for both the moon and Minmus. And I think I'm going to do that actually first. So the first thing I want to do is actually figure out... Okay. We had these new command pods, but I don't think we got any new probes. So we need a relay satellite. So basically any relay satellite. With the level 3 tracking station, especially, I mean, even with the level 2, anything will get us tracking for the moon anyway. So, if I can launch this on one launch, that would be great. So, like, the lowest level... Oh, it's just command... Okay, so... So, actually, what's... Is this the relay? The 16S? No. Static variant of the... Okay. Is this the... Sorry, I'm looking at the Kerbal wiki just to see. Okay, so I think the HG5 is actually the lowest level relay. And that's this. So, like... Let's put... So like this, basically. Now, if we have... There's a certain part, and I don't... It doesn't look like we have it unlocked yet. Which is like a 3-to-1 adapter. I actually just got the idea. Okay, this might be a little wild. First off, okay. Well, actually, yeah, if we have the relays, it doesn't matter, I guess. I wish we had a bigger probe. Like, wider. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. Like, if this is like this, does it really matter? So what I'm thinking here, this is kind of the wild part, but just hang with me. Okay. Is there any part here that we can... I'm trying to see if we can't attach. Like, this isn't going at all. I feel like that's cheating on the clipping department. Okay, this might work. Maybe try to build it from the bottom up. We need solar panels on this thing as well. The built-in antenna should work on this. Okay. Crossfeeds are disabled there, which is good. Let me put engineers in these as well. As I said, this is getting kind of wild. I'm actually thinking about putting a probe core on this stage as well. Just so I can crash it. So here's my theory. We launch everything in one craft. The docking ship and the communication satellites. And yeah. So I I I do want. Okay. I'm just trying to think of the best way to go about building this ship. I think, yeah. No, we need... Where is this? This is... Okay. So we need a bit more fuel there. Apparently. Is this the right piece? It is. Actually, we might need this whole thing. Come on. 936 is not a lot. Though this is 3600. Oh, you know what? I bet because that's... Yeah, that's atmospheric. Okay. Would this be enough then? How much is this? 1900. That's actually probably enough to get us into the right position around the moon. That's a bit big. And now we just need... It's a little bit more than that. Oh. I might take that off first just to make it a bit easier to move. Because of that. Now, the problem with this is TWR. We could always go with the mainsail, I guess. Where is that? Mainsail's heavier. But it gives a heck of a lot more lift. That would hopefully be enough to get us into Kerbal orbit. We gotta throw a battery on here just in case as well. And actually another control. If we're gonna be dumping that. Maybe some struts just to make sure that it has a little extra stability. Alright, so this is actually going to be technically Yamoja 15, I guess. Which is actually going to be launching before Yamoja 14. We are actually almost out of money. That costs a lot more than I was expecting. Alright, so this is the sun one. So yeah, let's go ahead and launch this, I guess. Oh, our the R&D might be done. Okay, well, we'll need to do that next time we go back to the Space Center, is start doing the next science. Right, this is the one with the... Okay, I think that's good. All right. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Might have turned a bit too aggressively this time, but we'll see. It's still glowing a bit red, so... Now it looks cool. We still have 900 meters per second. We might as well use that up to do the solar burn. You might get space junk, but alas. There's our better antenna. Alrighty. Now. What orbit were we needing? I'm not sure what. Huh. It's not really showing me what orbit. Doesn't matter. We have something else orbiting the sun now, too. Huh. Longitude of ascending node 106.1 degrees. Argument of periapsis 190.6 degrees. Does this need to be going backwards? Let me get an apoapsis up to 348, and then we can figure out what the hell we're doing. Now, what was the contract? That's not it. $348. Wait. $348 billion meters. That's like... That's... Wow! And yes, it is counter to... and yes, it is counter to the counter-rotational of everything in the system. Okay, great. Cool. That's why I couldn't see it. Is because... Oh, I bet this is the other one that... Yeah. Well, I'll figure that burn out after this. Okay, that's... Okay. Yeah. Well, we might need to reverse our... orbit here. I don't even know if we're going to have enough delta V for this, honestly. But... This is going to take flipping forever. Okay, well, yeah. We'll see. That's okay, so that's why we need, okay, we have to select the body we're orbiting. The easiest, the most reliable way of doing this, I think, if there is any reliable way of doing this, is going out to the Apo, like just get a regular orbit, and then when we're out at the Apo, however long, that's probably going to take hundreds of years. It's going to take, because it has to go around orbit, like in the orbit of Joule. Who made this contract? If I knew it was that ridiculous, I would never have taken it. But, oh shit! I'm still... I realized I was still time warping. No wonder I wasn't moving. I'll have to see if I can even afford to cancel this contract. It might cost me more money than I have. I mean, that's not necessarily a problem per se. I can just make more money until I have enough, but... And we've gone too far. Great. Because what I wanted to do was to burn... Okay. Yeah. Now, in 9 years... Yeah, I mean, I don't have enough Delta V. I just don't. So... Now my question is, can I... Where's the moon? I'm just wondering if there's anywhere I can dump this, like to crash it somewhere. Oh, there's the moon's nowhere convenient. I'm just wondering, like... I mean, we were getting... potential intercepts here, I think. With Jewel. Come on. I'm just seeing if there's... Hey! We can crash it into Jewel. In maneuver node 9.5 years from now. I mean, that's not happening, obviously, but... Okay, what's this other probe? Now that I've... I don't know why I didn't think of doing that before. Probably because it's so unwieldy. Let's see if we can do anything with this other probe as well. Now that we know what... This one. I think. Yeah. No. Yeah. What the hell was that contract? Good lord. I took it because I assumed it wasn't horrific until I actually started looking at it. I was like, wait, this is actually horrific. Oh, maybe I actually did line it up. Yeah, it actually looks like I did. Okay. I was smart on that one, apparently. Alright. I'm gonna go see what it costs to cancel that contract. I mean, not that it really matters, because I have unlimited contracts now. So it could just stay in there forever. I mean, because, I mean, it's not getting done. It's going to be like 30 years before it can be completed. 109,000. I mean, maybe if I have more money than God, but I just kind of feel like this is a contract that's just going to sit there now, because I mean, what am I going to do? All right. Tracking station in 16 days. Emoji 15 in 12 days. Oh, right. We wanted to do this. I think we wanted to build this, right? Research this. 2 days. Yeah, I mean, the amount of time we've unlocked research per days probably as far as we even need to go. Now, this is possibly the next one we want to get, because this has the gravioli detector. And that gives us shit tons of science. Shit tons. And also, I wanted those parts before I wanted to build them in Mixcraft anyway. So, time for more flashies. Well, okay, maybe not. We will when we get to the ones that are 12 days away. Well, that was a waste of time. There's probably someone who's been yelling at me for like 3 episodes. Like, that's a crazy... Look at the details! I should go ahead and build relay satellites for Minmus as well. Whoops. Ah, I keep clicking on the wrong buildings. Space plane hangar, the building I never set foot in, because I like never fly planes. Still nothing new here. Well, I mean, there is, but again, we can't, there's nothing we can do with this one. This one's expiring in 4 hours anyway. A satellite in tundra orbit of Gilead. I mean, sure.